Hi learners, in this video we'll be discussing about this term hubris. Hubris is a term that you will encounter while you're studying literature, while you're reading critical commentaries on literature. So let's start. I'll start with the examples first. In Shakespeare's Macbeth, Macbeth's hubris that leads him to ignore the warnings of the witches and his own moral compass. His ambition and arrogance drives him to commit heinous acts, including murder, to achieve his goals. His unchecked ambition ultimately leads to his downfall and death. To take another example, Oedipus Rex by Sophocles. The character of Oedipus, he also exhibits hubris. How? He's trying to avoid his fate, and that ultimately leads him to fulfill that prophecy, even though unknowingly he kills his father, he marries his mother, Despite the warnings and the signs, his arrogance blinds him to the truth until it's too late, resulting in his tragic downfall. So hubris, you can see, it's a literary term that refers to excessive pride, arrogance or overconfidence, often leading a character to defy the gods or fate and ultimately bringing about their downfall. This is exactly what has happened with Oedipus and Macbeth also, right? Because they had this excessive pride or overconfidence or arrogance, right? To give you another example, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. In that, the character of Victor Frankenstein, it's his hubris, and which is evident in his ambitious quest. What is his quest? He wants to create life through scientific means. His arrogance in thinking that he can conquer death and play the role of a god, that results in the creation of this creature or the monster, which ultimately brings tragedy to his life and the lives of those around him. To give you one last example, and that is from the Greek mythology. This is in fact a classic one, which is Icarus. Okay, so the myth of Icarus, that is, like I said, it's a classic example that talks about hubris. Icarus and his father Daedalus, they attempt to escape from captivity. How? By creating wings which are made of feathers and wax. Wax जो मोमबत्तियों में होता है, that wax. Icarus, he becomes overconfident and he flies too close to the sun with those wax feathers, with those wax wings, and when he flies very close to the sun, obviously it melts and he falls into the sea. In these examples, you can see hubris leads characters to make reckless decisions and they challenge the authority and ignore the warnings, ultimately leading to their downfall or suffering. Hubris, it serves as a cautionary theme in literature, highlighting the dangers of excessive pride and arrogance. This is what you mean by hubris. You will come across this word in your study of literature sometimes. So with this, I end this particular video. I hope you liked it, and in case you did, then do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.